That's not Lego. That's not Lego. No, sir. Most certainly is not Lego. All right, whatever. Welcome back to That's Not Lego. I'm Draco. And I got a quickie for you this time. This is something that I think I saw at the back of the package says Greenbrier International, which usually means Dollar General. But I swear to God I got this from a Dollar Tree. In any case, that's not important. What is important is that it's amusing and it might not work because I don't know how old it is and the quality is already suspect. So without further ado, take a look at that. Make It blocks. And these are LED light up bootleg Legos. That's right. For $1, 50 cents a whack, you get two. You get a red one and you get a blue one. And they come with a little key to turn them on. And the little watch batteries are already inside. And I'm pretty sure you cannot open these up to take the batteries out. So these have been in my possession for a couple of years now. And there's a good chance that the cheap Chinese batteries inside these boot Legos have gone off and they might not work, so we might just have two ugly looking clear Legos here. So they're on a blister pack. You just peel off this part, haphazardly throw this onto the floor for me to pick up later. Oh no, you can replace the batteries. Hang on. We'll investigate further in a second after I get everything out of the package. Look at that. It's like a couple of ice cubes. So, see how close I can get to the camera with this. Here's the positive side. And here's the negative side. And if you flip it over onto the bottom, there's a very, very, very tiny triangle head screw holding these things together. So I splurged a bit a while back. When I used to live in San Antonio, there was a electronics parts store called Altex, and I would go there all the time. I'd buy all my computer parts there. Hard drives, fans, CD drives, you name it. I bought a working floppy disk drive for my editing computer tower, and I could only find it at Altex. I couldn't find one on Newegg. I couldn't find a used one that would work on eBay, but Altex had my back. And one thing I bought there one time was I bought a collection of special screwdrivers that you can use to open up virtually every video game console and cartridge format that's ever been released. And I think I spent like $45 on it, and I used them all the time. And then I loaned that screwdriver set to my youngest brother, and he broke it. But I still have all the screwdriver heads, so I can still use those. Maybe I have something that fits this. I don't know. So the way this works is there's a little dingus on the back, and you take one of these Lego Technic pieces, insert it, and turn it, and oh, hang on. Look at that! It's blinking! It blinks red and blue! Does this one work? There's some corrosion on the battery in here. Does this one work? No, this one's dying. This one this one's not as enthusiastic. There's some corrosion on the batteries inside this one, so it doesn't surprise me that this one doesn't work. Let's just turn this one off. We have one light up Lego and another one that's dead, and realistically, I'm never going to change the batteries in these things because I can tell right away it's very cramped in there, and I'm going to have to use something to pry the watch batteries out with, and they're not standard size watch batteries. You know, one thing I do is like CR3032 batteries, the CMOS battery that goes inside your computer motherboard for the clock and all that. I got tired of having to go to Walmart and pay like $3.50 for one battery. So what I did is I went on Amazon and I bought like a whole fucking roll of those things for like $20, and now I think I'm set for life. I did the same thing with I think they're called C628 button batteries. I think that's the size. I bought a whole roll of those too. And these are smaller than that. These are like hearing aid batteries or something. So you got to buy those special from the Walmart. And those aren't cheap. So realistically, I'm never going to replace the batteries in these. But I think it is, I mean, for as long as I've had these, having one that works and one that doesn't, having a survival rate of 50%, believe it or not, I can live with that. Believe it or not, I'm okay with that. Because I really expected to pull both of these things out of the package and both of them to just not fucking work. I was expecting this to be a total disaster. But no, they work. And you know what? For all this talk about bootleg Legos and all the crap we've opened up and made fun of over the past, like 20 episodes of this show so far, I gotta say, this is genuinely pretty cool. Because when I was a kid, you didn't have Lego blocks that lit up. So you couldn't put these on like a little police car and pretend that you had police sirens. You had to use those transparent red and blue pieces and just pretend that the police lights came on. This lets you actually do it. The pieces are kind of chunky and unwieldy, and you can only really see the light from one side because there's, battery contacts on two sides of the block. But it doesn't matter because it works and it's cool. And if I was a kid, I would have been all over this. Because Lego doesn't offer anything like this. Lego's making blocks for blind kids that have letters in Braille on there, and they're making them in different colors. I'm like, why? The kids can't fucking see! These are cool. I'll give credit where due. Make It Blocks did something cool for once and did the impossible. They made a light-up Lego block, and I commend them for that. It's really cool. It's really cool. I remember the closest I ever got to light up Legos was when I was in high school. I used to build Lego Mindstorms because my high school had a Lego Mindstorms robotics team, and I got kicked off of that. Long story. Maybe it's on the YouTube channel. I don't know. But there were little LED lights you could connect to the Lego Mindstorms bricks and make them light up. But they weren't just individual blocks. There was wires connecting them and stuff like that. So my dream was to make something that had spinning parts that could light up and make music and articulate and contort itself and entertain people. And that was not possible back when I was in high school. But now with these standalone light up blocks, it totally is. And I feel like this is getting weaker as the video has gone on. So maybe these batteries are dead too, and this is the only time it's going to blink. But that said, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And we've taken a piss out of a lot of different bootleg Legos on this show, but I gotta hand it to Make It Blocks. They did something that was cool. So for $1, you get a couple of light up. I mean, granted, when these were made, both of these would have probably worked. So that's on me for sitting on these for like 3 or 4 years and not doing anything with them, for the batteries to just disintegrate inside of them. Both of these would have worked when they were new, and that would have been really cool. I don't know how long the batteries would last, but since it's just LED lights and button cells, I mean, even the cheapest bottom tier button cells would last hours. Hours. I've got LED lights that ran on a lithium button cell, like decorative LED lights in one of my old robots that you could flip an external switch and the LED lights on the robot would light up. And we built this robot in 2004. It's currently 2023, and if you flip the switch on that thing, the lights still come on 19 years later. So I'm not saying this is going to last 19 years. This one could barely make it 3 or 4. But granted, the button cells last a while, and LED lights don't have a very high power draw, so these will probably last a long time if kids were playing with them. And like I said, I think it's pretty cool. So it's a good thing for once we have some cool stuff to show on That's Not Lego. It might not be Lego, but it's pretty damn neat. So thank you for checking this one out. If you've ever used light up bricks like this before, or if you've ever seen anything like this, let me know, because this kind of stuff interests me. And these are going to go in my collection of little knickknacks. And maybe they'll make an appearance again on Gatorbox at some point in the future. You'll have to keep your eyes out for that. So please subscribe to this channel, and these might surprise you later on down the road. Thank you for checking out this installment of That's Not Lego. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye. Thanks for checking out this video by Gatorbox. To see more videos like it, please subscribe to the channel. You can also support this project financially at patreon.com/Gatorbox. You can also follow us at twitch.tv/Gatorbox to catch us live every Friday night at 9 p.m. Central Time for our main show. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.